Alright guys, there she is in all its glory. I'll drop a quick upload of how I got this thing off by myself. It's Mrs. Pattay's Performance second day of school, but I got it done. I don't need no woman, I'm independent. Alright, listen, two things that bother me the crap out of me. Why would someone do this? Look at this, that's gotta go. Seamless, that's gotta go too. What the hell? You know, don't put stupid stickers on your tractor. The wash port is missing, but I'm gonna take one off a lawnmower. There's more value into this. This thing is really, really clean. His story definitely adds up. That frame filter looks new. Look at this, oil looks new. We're gonna service it anyway. Of course, we're gonna throw some royal purple in there. Blades. Still have the red paint on from the dealer. So we're obviously gonna take this all apart, take care of this. These anti-scalping wheels are not set correctly, so I will set the correct height. So I wasn't sure if this is a hydrostatic transmission or not. This is what bothers me the most. Look, there is no forward and reverse. It's just this, okay? And then as soon as you let go of the brake, this thing moves. I'm thinking this is hydrostatic because of this release lever, which works. So, tell me what you guys think. A pretty clean, good tractor overall. We're definitely gonna have to, whatever they see, we're gonna touch up. Wheels are gonna get blacked out. You know, I really just wanna do this quick and dirty. I had this snowblower show up unexpectedly. Now I have 3 repairs for the weekend, plus my other own endeavors. This thing works great. I think Regal Red is definitely gonna touch this all up. Hopefully we have some paint. If not, then we're kind of screwed. This right here kind of concerns me because it just doesn't look good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe I could take some sheathing, you know, like you use for wire, and wrap it. Or maybe I'll just leave it and maybe I'll just spray paint this black. I'll hang this here out in the open and I'll spray it black, and maybe it won't be so obvious. Definitely touch up the wheels. We're definitely going to be touching up all of these. I think this is like a shiny black, so we'll do black, 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 black. Paint the frame whatever they see, and it's good to go. This is another thing here. I don't know what the heck this is. I moved it. It only goes, oh, okay, so I got to move all the way down. So I don't know if this is a reminder for you of like what your cut height is, you know, because you don't cut your grass all the way. It's definitely not a stopper that prevents the deck from going past a certain height. Battery is only a year old. This seat is rip free, which is very, very important. So yeah, we're definitely gonna aim for the $1,200 price mark on this one. This is really, really nice. This is red. And it's that Toro deep red. And we're gonna like that a lot. The hood, we're gonna leave alone. We're just gonna get rid of the stupid sticker. And that's it. And we'll take off the headlights, clean them up. I think that's it. That's gonna be good to go. Muffler guard we'll touch up a little bit as well. But I gotta go, guys. I gotta get ripping. I gotta get wrenching. Later. Alright guys, it's 8 o'clock Friday. Got a lot of work done on this thing. Someone just posted free attachments for this or any lawn tractor out in Wading River, so I'm gonna go get them. Nick from Bellport says for every tractor attachment I have, I should be adding $100 to my price. So, winner chicken dinner, hopefully it'll work out. I'll throw some picture of the ad. It doesn't show much. I don't know what I'm looking at. I know it's an aerator. I know it's a Thatcher. I don't see wheels, but free is free. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, it's another late night. It's Friday. Oh, that's right. It's 9:33 because I beat my GPS by 3 minutes. Treated myself to Slurpee. Haven't had one of these in a long time, but always take care of yourself. So I got behind me a lawn spiker and some crazy contraption. I got that free. That's gonna be added value. I think that spiker, it's a lot bigger than the tractor. I think it's gonna be worth more than $100, but we'll see. A little rusty crust. I'm gonna have to power wash it tomorrow. Probably hit it with the wire wheel and just quick color this thing. Gonna paint the black and call it a day. I do not have a clevis pin hitch, so I'll either make something or just throw a nut and bolt if they buy it. If not, I'll wait till Monday to get to the hardware store. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, these are the two attachments that I got for free. This is a Brinly lawn spreader. This is 40 inches. I think this is like $300 or $400. I don't know the brand on this. This doesn't have a name on here, but there's your model number, 45022231. These I'm going to power wash and knock down the rust and paint it. I don't know how this works. This is frozen, so I'm going to loosen this up before I paint it. Here's my only issue with the Brinly is, look, this doesn't like lock into place, and I don't know why. You know, this tab, I think I need to bend back. But guys, how come this isn't locking in? This, I don't know. Why would you know, like, see, like this is a movement. Do you put this out and then you hook this in where it goes? I don't know. You guys got to talk to me about this. All right, guys, check this out. Catfish Slayer, you are the man. He sent me a video. But look, see how this was loose. So I just tightened this, and now it locks into place. And now I could start fixing this. And then when Mrs. PATTAY'S Performance gets home, I'm gonna make her do laps in the backyard to free up these wheels. They're pretty much free, but I really don't want to pull these shafts. Touched up the footwells.
My shoes. If anybody's looking for a cute pair of summer sandals, these are the Tory Burch patent leathers. Very cute, right? Goes really well with the new tractor, if anyone's looking for a tractor. I feel like we're selling, this is a car. Like, this thing is like massive. Hi, welcome to the new Ferrari edition of Craftsman YS3000. If you're looking for something to cruise the neighborhood this fall, you're looking at her. This thing is huge. So what do you think? I like her. I just don't like not being able to back up with the attachments on. That was a little tricky, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a little fun turning a tractor around on the street.
So obviously I think maybe we clickbaited you guys, sorry about that, but for us this is tremendous. This is the biggest piece of equipment we have ever sold.
It's huge.
This is my favorite tractor because these attachments really set this thing off. I took a really good photo for our ad and I didn't even realize it, and I'm like, wow. And I don't feel like driving back on the grass to replicate it, because the figure I put this up for sale, the better opportunity you have to sell it. This is a 3-day weekend, it's Labor Day weekend. Hopefully people want to be laborious and
Creating vocabulary words.
want to buy a lawn tractor with these Brinly attachments and take their lawn or take their yard. Yeehaw. Are you serious? I'm recording right now.
It's allergy season. Sorry.
They want to take their yard or get some stuff done on the next level. All the tractors we've sold had a hitch in the back. I don't know if that is a requirement or a industry standard for these newer ones that we've been doing. So we're definitely going to utilize this for sure. And we paid $500 for the tractor. We had to crack open our piggy bank. We had to spend an additional $20 in the paint and materials.
Well worth it.
These Brinly attachments were free. I had to go to Wading River. That is a exit 68 on the LIE. We are exit what, 53?
53.
We are exit 53. It was a 45-minute ride each way. I left at night, so I beat the GPS because there's no traffic.
I didn't hear that.
When there's no traffic, there's no need to stop.
I'm a rule follower.
So it worked out really well. I posted a quick video on the channel on how to, and I needed some help with it. I did panic like an idiot, and I tell you guys not to panic. I panicked because I'm in a time crunch. All I have to do is tighten the bolt. So thank you, Jason, Mr. Croft, Mr. Catfish, and all you guys who commented. He was the first one to flight. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me take a step back. I figured it out. In the meantime, I had to pull off the covers on this and lubricate all the shafts, and this thing operates like it should. The flap spins now with the spikers. I mean, this thing's a really solid unit. I'm a little bit different when it comes to aeration. I need to see cores. This is more of a spiker, which I do use on the yard to move and work the seed and the grass and the dirt into each other to promote a better chance of germination.
Did we just say? Looking like a carpet. Looking like a carpet.
Just saying the grass looks like a carpet. I know. Remember, you don't have a microphone, so they can't hear
Oh,
you.
sorry guys. It's like a carpet.
Yeah, so just to recap, $400 for this lawn tractor. The guy messed up or whatever. I ended up giving him $500 to match Nick from Bellport's offer. The highest offer that he had was $720. So we really got a good deal out of this. This is going to be the most expensive lawn tractor we are going to sell to date. This is our fourth one in the game, $1,500 because of the attachments. We're going to hold tight to this. If they want to offer less, they are going to get less, but I'm going to put in prices that it's going to force them to buy the better deal. I mean, how much without the attachments? $100.
Yeah.
I will take $100 off, $1,400 for the tractor. What do you think?
Yeah, and then we'll use those attachments towards the next one.
Yes, you could take these attachments and put them on another tractor, but for $100, I think I can definitely live with these.
Yeah.
These attachments were rusty crusty. Went over everything with a wire wheel. This wire wheel was brand new. Brand new. Now this is Harbor Freight. By the time we were done with it, there's absolutely nothing left. Oh, and we were talking about how when you want to get into something bigger, you're going to need this, the tools are going to be different. No, they're absolutely the same. Regal red paint from Rust-Oleum is all over this tractor. You will never know. This blended in perfectly with this tractor. Believe it or not, it actually says it here. This is a Husqvarna made tractor, not made by MTD. Even if it didn't say that, the blade adapters for the blades are Husqvarna. It has that star pattern compared to the MTD, which is that 4 pattern. So I really, really, really like this. Just like the other one, everything was red, everything was black. We tied in everything nicely. Again, guys, I can't really stress the wheels, the anti-scalp wheels, the pads, these little black touches that tie everything together. And then I painted the attachments to match, spray bombed them, but I took the wire wheel to like the biggest spots as well. And the reason why I painted them to match the tractors, we're going with the theme here. You know, everything, this is a sharp unit. So why would you try and take things apart? Like, this is a solid machine, solid unit. I wouldn't have this tractor any other way. Plus, if you want to have a nice yard, a nice lawn, this is exactly what you need, right? You want to pick up your dead grass with the thatch. You want to seed, aerate, and all that other enough stuff with the spiker. I mean, this is the real deal. The only thing this is missing is maybe a plow attachment. I can't think of what anybody else or anything else would want, maybe besides a dump cart. But if you really need a dump cart of some sort, if you wanted to be that crazy, we're hiding the lever here inside the bagger for presentation purposes, but you can close this flap and put, I don't know, whatever the heck you, tree limbs. Yeah, I don't know. This is
a nice little selling feature for someone who might be on the fence.
Want to repeat that?
For someone who might be on the fence about the attachments.
Oh, nice selling feature.
I might turn around and I might say to them, listen, you know, I'm only taking 100 off the price without the attachments. I say for the 100, keep the attachments, and you are that much closer to owning many of the attachments. You have 2 already. Go ahead and splurge and get yourself a snow plow to attach to it. Get yourself maybe another little attachment that's not here, part of the package. And think of, you know, the longevity of the machine. You know, tractors are very different from so many machines. When people ask, you know, how many hours are on it or how old it is, I kind of giggle a little bit because tractors are so different. You know, you maintain them, you take care of them. You know, they'll take care of you. So for someone who's buying this package, to really take off $100 to take off these attachments is really rather foolish. They're halfway there to having some of the seasonal attachments they really need. You have some fall attachments, some spring attachments. Get yourself a little snow plow on here and you're set for all seasons. So it's a no-brainer. I just go for the package. So honestly, I feel really good about this. I think negotiating this, really, I mean, there's really nothing to negotiate. We won't be negotiating when we're selling this. It's going to sell itself. I think the only thing we will need to do is to remind someone about reading the thorough ad, reminding them of everything about all the bells and whistles. And really, this is not going to be a matter of haggling with anyone because it has so much to offer. We're just now going to have to remind everyone of everything it does have to offer. So again, it's about knowing your product, knowing the value, knowing what's out there. This is going to be a great opportunity for us to make sure we know the market, we know what's out there on the other selling sites, and I could tell you right now, I've already done that. There is nothing else out there. Nothing else out there at this price point that has to offer what we're offering here. But again, it's always good every day. You know, you read your stock prices, you read your crypto prices every day, you see where you're at. When you're selling something like this, you look at the market. Every day, you look to see who's selling what in your area, a little out of your area, just so you know when someone wants to give you an offer, you could say to them, look what mine has to offer. There is nothing else like it out there. So know your product. So I'm excited for us. Great find by the mister. And I say Godspeed.
So what do you think this is worth the $500 that we spent?
Absolutely.
without the attachments.
I think
Things work
sometimes you have to spend a little bit more to play hard. And I think we're going to play hard. We work hard, play hard, and you know, you got to spend that little extra to go a little extra, couple extra miles. We knew the next one you wanted to reap a little bit more benefit. Sometimes you just got to put a little bit more in to bring a little bit more back. So it'll be a good time.
So go to Wading River to picking up those attachments. These were a no-brainer. They were free.
Win-win all day.
I know nothing about lawn tractors. No, nothing. I didn't know how big that spreader was. I'll put a screenshot of the ad where I think I'll post at some point in the video again. I don't want to repeat myself. When he came out with the Thatcher first, I'm like, okay. Then he pulled out the spreader. I'm like, oh
Heyo.
Can I fit this in the freaking Honda?
You know,
And
I thought that when you took the Element, I wondered.
really? I had no idea how big these were. And just an absolute unit. I think if memory serves me correct, I think these Brinly Attachments, I think that I've seen anywhere from $300 to $400, and I didn't even bother with the aerator. I stopped at the spreader because there's just no way. I mean, why nickel and dime? I already knew I made my money. This is all free. Spray bombed them. I went over everything with the wire wheel, whatever they could see.
Yeah.
I broke free the shafts to control everything. Now I was tempted to pull everything out and polish everything, but we're on a time crunch. I just picked up 2 snowblowers for repair when it was only supposed to be 1. The guy gave me 2. I have another snowblower here for repair. Then a guy dropped another one in it. I have 4 repairs to get done. So this is something I didn't want to do. It functions as it should. And that's the most important part. So I'm going to leave it alone at that.
And you know how we always talk about good karma? I want you to make sure you check out the first video for this tractor on why we didn't pay $400 and why we ended up paying $500. That was how the Mr. operates. He could have paid the $400 because there were messages back and forth to the seller that we had this locked in for. The Mr. did that because that's just the kind of buyer he is. That's the kind of man he is. He's you know, good faith kind of guy. That's how we operate. So here's what ended up happening. He did the right thing when he bought this. You see the attachments he got for free? That's how life comes for full circle. So the way I see it, we might have spent a little bit more than we usually expect to spend on any equipment because we usually have our sweet spot. But you know what? Look how the universe turned out in our favor. Doesn't always work that way, but it sure is sweet when it does. So always try to play it forward in a positive way. Just some food for thought. I think you did great.
Thank you. So if you guys enjoyed this video series, I know you guys are a little upset with the last one. Every time we saw a lawn tractor supposed to do a premiere, that whole experience just wore me down. This lawn tractor, we're going to do something different. If somebody asks about delivery, we are going to deliver it. They have to come here.
Oh,
oops.
What was that?
The magnet.
Oh, I thought something fell from this. Fell from the sky because our trees are definitely not close enough anymore.
All right, so we're gonna do something. If they want to deliver this, we will deliver it. You must come here, cash in hand, pay me, and then help me push it up into Mandingo. And then I'll go follow you and I'll deliver it.
And they will help you take it down from Mandingo.
Of course. That's the only way. That Troy build, we could have avoided everything if we would have delivered to this one guy in Smithtown. He would have had, but I didn't, and we didn't, and it dragged on for a week.
But let's be honest, let's just talk about that for a second. We don't truly know how that would have worked out with the Smithtown deal because that was still just talk and negotiation. At the end of the day, we could have turned around and that deal, they could have came here and not liked it. We could have gotten there and they could have not liked it. We're just hypothesizing that would have worked out. You know what I'm gonna wish for? I'm gonna wish for that it's still gonna work out, that someone's gonna come with a trailer, purchase this, call it a day, full asking price. I'm putting the good vibes out into the universe. And what I'm gonna say about the last tractor, anybody who's doing any kind of business, sales, whatever it may be, listen, everything in life's a learning experience, and I want to remind you, no matter what anyone has to say about what you do in life, no matter what you're into, basket weaving, small engines, anything, just remember, only you know the type of person that you are. Deep down inside when you put your head on the pillow, and I know each and every day I could not be prouder of the man that I stand next to. The type of you know what, he can have his ways about him, but the end of the day, this man is just like myself, hence why I married him. He would give the shirt off his back. He's a good person. At the end of the day, is he learning his tactics, learning his ways? Absolutely. that's no different than anyone, you or I or the next person. So for anyone to throw stones in a glass house, I say look deep within yourself before you make a comment. But at the end of the day, listen, everything in life is a learning experience. I challenge you to keep on learning. I challenge you to keep bettering yourself. And at the end of the day, I'm sending all the good vibes to you. Anyone who's in this small engine world, whether you're fixing, flipping, whatever you're doing, let's keep the good times rolling. You know, the clock has been set. We officially posted this pretty girl about a half hour ago. So let's see. You know, we always do this to ourselves. How long will she stay up for sale? We always put that pressure on ourselves to get it going and get her out fast because we want to get the next one in. So, you know, only God knows, right? Only God knows. But I know that he's done everything on our part so far to get it to where it needs to be. So should be fun.
Yes, like I said, 1,500. The last tractor we could have had that sold a couple of times over for 1,000. So we're, like I said, we're going to keep pushing the level for us and for everybody else that's near us. What we're doing here, to a certain point, they should be thanking us. People are pretty much underselling their tractors. This tractor, my plan was, I'll put a screenshot of this complete unit setup, bigger unit than this whole setup. Someone wanted $500. Probably could negotiate it down. The only thing I didn't like, and I was toying around with the idea, is completely changing the color of the machine. It was like a tan, beige, doo-doo brown. I didn't like it. But it came with a slew of attachments, had a snowplow attachment or a snowblower, I forgot which one. I wanted to buy this, then pick up that, and keep everything in the truck. And then when someone comes to buy this, the truck goes around the corner. Now the thing is, that they wanted it delivered, I'd have to pull the truck back around with them inside it because they'd have to help me load it. So it actually kind of worked out to our benefit that it didn't work out. Just gonna keep on going.
That doo-doo brown, is that in the Crayola box of crayons? I missed that one.
No, I'm partially colorblind. Maybe it's a different color to you guys, but that's what I saw. All right, with that, guys, we're gonna call this a wraps. Thank you very much. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.